Okay, we're back. Welcome in, everybody. I just hit the start button and then I sneezed, and now my head feels bananas. So, see if I can get my voice back. I hope everybody had a good weekend. It is Wednesday, 27th. We're doing the viewer suggestion. Oh, the boy's stolen my pen. Where did my pen go? Is it on the floor? Oh. This is a problem. This is a problem. There. I had to hide them. All right. Ooh, a Magma Studio update. That's neat. That's fancy. One of these days we're gonna get symmetry, and then I'm gonna just lose my mind. It's gonna be amazing. Start off with a diamond rugby today. What if rugby all sharp corners? Definitely need the warm up. Definitely need the warm up. It's PAX this week. It's gonna be fun. Got some people coming into town. Don't think I'll be going to PAX. I have too much crap going on, but I know some people are going to PAX, so hopefully I'll get to see them while they're in town. Aside from the people that I know that are coming into town. One of these days I'll go back to PAX as either a vendor or a player. Should be really fun. PAX was a big to-do back in my day. I guess it's still pretty big now, but like when I was trying to become a game designer and going to school, PAX was pretty awesome. I need to make sure that my mic is working. So I always forget to check. Test. Yeah, we're good. We got music, we got rugbies, we got microphones. I think we are good to go. All over the place today. We have a whole bunch of suggestions today, which is pretty awesome. Hopefully we'll see some pretty cool things come up here. The game, they had just released a new patch last night, yeah. On the Discord, so if you want to check out the game, you can check out the game. It's still very, very early. We're doing a lot of still just bug testing, finding things that are kind of breaking. Just started doing some balancing stuff where we're trying to play with level design and like enemy spawning. Redesigned 2 of the monsters so they're a little more fun. Corvus, welcome in.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm alright.
That's good. Is the temperature finally cooling down?
Cool this week.
Say it again.
We're having some cool weather this week,
Okay.
which is kind of weird considering it's like almost the last of August, which normally is when it cranks up.
Yeah. Something I've been looking at is like with global warming, it's going to just start getting everything's going to shift a little bit. It's going to be weird.
Yeah. Small correction.
Small
Climate change.
Climate change, yes. Global warming is also happening, but
Yes.
different.
But it's more accurate to say climate change.
Yep.
Because, yes, it is getting warmer, but that's...
Rapid global warming is bad.
Yep. Yep.
Bionic Pokemon.
And all that cold water being released into the ocean is messing with weather patterns. 'Cause everything is connected.
Yeah. Complex systems.
Yep.
Complex systems and chaos theory. It's great. It's great
Well,
stuff.
I don't know if I fully subscribe to chaos theory, but
Chaos theory is a overarching thing that complex systems is a better, more precise term for it. So, like chaos theory is saying like, hey, there are patterns, and then complex systems are defining the things that make those patterns. So it's one's mathematical and one is ecological, I guess is a better way to look at it. Like,
yeah, because I mostly obviously know it from Malcolm.
yeah,
And like he's a mathematician. He's not an environmental scientist. What's he doing here?
right. Like, if you read the book, it makes a little more sense. My degree was in complex systems for a long time. It was a lot of what we were studying. So it was a constant thing of talking about, like, I think chaos theory kind of is the snappy, fun way to talk about it because of Jurassic Park. But it's way more boring and way more complex than that. So. But it replaced naturalists and naturism, I think, as a concept. Oh, nature can correct itself. Look, kind of. We still shouldn't be fucking with stuff. Like, every time you do anything, it's gonna affect a huge level of systems.
Like if we weren't here, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's a slow fixing.
Or life will always find a way and find equilibrium. That could be that everything dies. That's the biggest. What was it? Neil deGrasse Tyson was talking about, like, the thing that let humanity kind of rise up, which was like to let mammals kind of take over, was the meteorite, asteroid, whatever, that hit the planet. But without that, there's no reason that dinosaurs wouldn't still be running around as the dominant species. Because like birds still exist, so like there's no reason that they couldn't have kept going for another 65 million years, which is fun to think about, but also terrifying.
Hence why like the whole hollow Earth theory is kind of fun for science fiction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the hollow Earth theory.
The lost continent or whatever underground. Then you got Dinotopia.
Mm-hmm.
Societies of
birds don't exist. Birds don't exist. Get out of here. Yeah, I really like the hollow Earth as
a trope, not as a conspiracy theory.
Yep.
It's my 2 cents on it.
We have the technology that we would discover. I mean, to be fair, like, a chasm doesn't have to be that big, but we have a lot of seismological data that, like, doesn't necessarily disprove it. It's just like we haven't seen it. Like that, I feel like that's something we would have seen by now.
Yeah, there's a couple of super deep caverns that people have managed to actually explore, and it's solid. Well, solid's a relative term. It's not an egg.
Yeah.
It's not a Kinder Egg. Crack open, find a prize inside.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do one.
I remember seeing. I don't know if it was on Discovery Channel or National Geographic before they went crazy. Well, not so much that, just reality TV crazy.
Sure.
These scientists were exploring I think at the time it was the deepest cavern, and like they were so far down that it was like hot. They went from like relatively kind of cool, uh, average temperature for being in a cave system to like the water is boiling.
The weird thing about that is you don't have to go that deep.
Yeah.
Which is kind of.
And what was crazy about it is it was like there was massive like spears of quartz. I believe it was quartz, maybe been calcite. Just large crystals of it. I'm just like, that's something out of fantasy, but it's real.
Yeah. I mean, I've talked about that before. Like, we used to go off about like everything in the future. Like, we'll just grow it out of crystals. It's like that's basically what concrete is. Like, it's not that's not that far off. So, it's fun. Sci-fi is fun. I love how YouTube takes down a video because the creator says, "Don't drink bleach; it will kill you." Well, great. Now I'm going to lose my video. But YouTube is fine with YouTube Shorts being filled with the most horrific conspiracy theories. Yeah, like, remember Merlin the Crystal Caves? I don't. What is that? But like, I think that might be a little conspiracy theorist itself. Just to like point that out. A lot of the times when the creators get dinged because they're like, I'm trying to warn people about this, the problem is you're still bringing attention to the thing that is dangerous, and the algorithm doesn't know the difference. So
yeah,
I think a good example of that is oh no, what's her name? I've forgotten her name. There's an Australian lady with her family that cooks and does like product reviews and stuff, and I like her, but she started talking about like the trend people were doing with using like sterno things to cook marshmallows in their living room, and it's like, don't do that, just don't do it. But because she showed the TikTok video where people were doing it and then explained how the girl got hurt and then like showed a safe way to do it, the algorithm still saw it as her directing content to that other video, and so it just like threw it out.
Yeah,
it's a novel, pretty good one. HTCT, maybe. Okay, what should this big-haired poof person have for a weapon? We need to design a weapon here.
Well, what's the character?
I don't know. I'm just doodling.
Oh,
just doodling.
Just noodling.
Yeah. Got a big half cape here.
Like a little needle rapier. That might be a little too Hollow Knight, but
nothing wrong with being too Hollow Knight.
If you want to keep your game. I was actually kind of worried, like, is Rook going to be streaming today?
Yeah, the boy went to the park. Took a little longer than normal.
Mm.
I think I'm actually earlier than normal. Sometimes it takes till 12:30.
It's 3 o'clock for me. Normally you're like on at 2.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like 11 or something for you.
It's been taking longer and longer with the boy. He no longer wants 2 naps in a day. He just wants the one. I do like the rapier idea. That's kind of fun. How is a rapier different than a spear?
Reach.
So maybe the rapier's faster?
Yeah.
So if I have a character,
rapiers also tend to be. I have to watch my words carefully. A rapier tends to be a little bit more deadly than a spear. sort of.
Okay, so here's my conundrum. If I have a character and their spear goes like this, this is their hitbox. We'll do this so it looks like a thing. And then I have a person with a rapier. How is that different?
I mean, for FromSoft, it's not.
Right.
Its only difference is the length of the hitbox.
So we shorten the hitbox. Make it faster?
Sure.
Maybe the last attack is a swing. Stab, stab, swing. Or stab. Stab, slash, slash. Stab, slash, slash. That could be fun. How are you doing, Bionic, by the way? Hope you had a good week.
Where you do like 1 poke, 2 poke, and then like 3 is like rapid poke, like in a cone or something. I don't know.
So rapid
Or that
poke,
could be its special.
rapid
thing.
poke would be. Here's how I have the game built out so far. Is you get 3 attacks, right? In a combo.
Mhm.
You get 1, 2, 3 different variations, and so you can change the hitbox for each of those attacks. So for the third attack to be multiple attacks, it's still only going to register as 1 hit, but we could, you know, make a cone and then just do the like animation so it looks like a bunch of swords. That would be fine, but mechanically it has to just be 1 attack, unless I want to add more attack, which would just be.
I'm
thing.
just spitballing, so.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think that's legitimate. With the spear, I wanted to do something similar because like the classic dragoon thing is attack, triple thrust, and then penta thrust, where you just stab 7 times. I love that. It's just like, but I didn't build it into the game. I could actually. I should make like a long spearman who just has crazy fast attacks like that. That would be great.
Like a Dynasty Warrior character.
Exactly. Jump, spin, pentathrust. For the second Castlevania game, for the 2D Castlevania game, the difference largely breaks down to speed and reach. Yeah. We could also give the rapier like a lunge attack. That'd be kind of neat.
Oh yeah. You could
actually moves the character.
have it be like their dash. So instead of just a move, it's like a lunging dash attack.
I could play with that. I haven't done anything with the lunges besides just being dashes. You know, like gives you invincibility. But Book of Been Burning, by the way. I like that. That's a cool little guy. Okay, let's get into the viewer suggestion. We have a bunch today. There's a link for the Patreons if they'd like to draw with me. I think I'm going to open that back up as we've haven't done that in a little while. Bernie, if you'd like to join me, or if Dalcor's around, or Druid shows up, all welcome to draw with me today. Hope Druid's doing okay. I haven't heard from him in a little while.
Yeah. I think they got their internet on their computer back working.
17. Starfinder Vesk, the mechanic, engineer class.
Vesk are the large, bulky alien lizards. That have plantigrade legs.
Oh, they are just big old lizard boys, aren't they?
Yep.
They got a cool face. Iguanas? Big space iguanas?
Yeah, they definitely have kind of like a bulky iguana face. Or like a marine iguana.
Mm-hmm. The big part of fencing is forward momentum, so lunging attacks would be a neat way to go with it. Yeah, I wonder if I can do that. I don't know how I would do it, but I could figure it out.
Yeah. We'll say it does depend on the style of fencing. Olympic fencing is definitely very forward momentum based. Spanish rapier is circles.
Okay.
Like you move around it, doing side steps around in a circle, and no lunges whatsoever.
That's a bigger sword, though, right? Like it's more of a.
It's actually smaller than an average rapier.
Really? I thought they were more like this. That was more like, almost used more like a cutlass, where you're just doing sweeps, right? Is it still more of a foil, or is it?
So,
Because there's the espocket Q, or is it EOC? ESPOC? Is that right?
an S-Talk?
Yeah.
Uh, so
Show me all the fencing swords.
so that's like the archetypical Spanish rapier. So it has a
Okay.
cup hilt. So think what Zorro uses,
Yeah.
and you. It's the most one of the more weirder types of fencing Spanish style is. So you hold your arm out like in a straight line, and you don't do any like deep lunges like you see in like say Italian or like modern Olympic fencing.
It's because you got to fight the bulls. I got a commission yesterday for
Oh, nice.
a very non-humanoid tiefling, and I'm super amped for it. But I probably won't start it till next week. I've got the next video half finished, and I keep putting it off for game stuff because I'm so amped up on game stuff. Ernest, welcome in. So I need to finish the video up tonight or tomorrow, and then start this new commission. But I'm digging tieflings that don't have human proportions and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Burning, how are you doing, by the way? Hope you're doing well. I tried to do some like really hard shape language on this guy. I'm not sure it's doing what I want. Just giving him a very round face. You definitely have like short muzzles, but I give this guy no muzzle. He's all forehead. You still playing Dragon Age, or are you playing something else now?
Still playing. I I am close to the end on my first character,
Nice.
so I decided to play some of the other characters I have, like mainly the warrior and the mage. So far, the mage has been the hardest character to play.
Really interesting.
Yeah, it's really tough early on because you don't have a lot of things,
I guess that makes
and
sense.
like you're kind of like relying on a mix of spells that cost mana and spells that have cooldowns.
Mm. Yeah, because like you still have to deal with combat, right? Like things still want to punch you in the face all the time.
Oh yeah, especially considering like, especially as a mage, you don't have a warrior early on
Hmm.
as one of your companions to like taunt people off you. So it's just like, because there's like a certain thing of like, I think they have it in this game, maybe not, I can't remember. But there's like a threat thing. So if you
Yeah.
can deal the most damage, enemies are gonna like start going for you. And being a mage, you generally do more damage, but you're easily taken out.
Surprising
Yeah, I
how much
find
waking up in half an hour early and working an extra hour can wear you out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Absolutely.
but I found a groove for it. I've A lot of people love the dagger and orb weapon loadout,
Okay.
and it's fun. I don't like being that close to
Okay.
enemies, so like I'm gonna stick with the staff. Because like even with your light attacks, you like shoot out a little bolt from the orb. It doesn't go far. You still have to be pretty close to the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And with the staff, you can be pretty far away.
Oh, boy's awake. That didn't last long. Let's see what we can do here before he. Be right back. He's still asleep. He's just whining in his sleep.
Oh,
So I assume he'll wake up here in a
interesting.
second. But
But So where the biggest lifesaver I have for my mage is a spell called Frost Nova. It big area effect spell that freezes enemies
Mm-hmm.
in their place. So it saved my butt a lot
See,
of
people
times.
are always on the mage about being like big DPS, but you gotta respect the crowd control.
Oh yeah, and and sort of what I've built has been more of a crowd control like mage.
Mm-hmm.
It's so they're a evoker, which basically means they're like a type of um ice mage, but they also kind of get some space magic
Okay.
in the specialization. So they have this spell called the entropic orb, and it like drags enemies like in the direction that the orb is moving.
Yeah.
It's very slow.
Tropic Orb's
That's the
great.
only, and so it's just like dragging people away. I mean, it's like, thank you.
Gravity ball. They tried to put that into Elden Ring and it just didn't work. Like, it just wasn't good. Which makes me sad.
They always would drag you to them, or like to your character, or away from you. It's
Yeah.
basically all it ever did.
I'll be right back 1 second. Every time I bake cookies, I think I eat all of them in like 2 days. Probably not good for me.
I mean, are you eating them by yourself?
I mean, for the most part, yeah, I am eating them by myself.
Okay, then yeah, that may be a little bit of a problem.
I think the boy is still asleep. I don't know if he's hot or what, but like, he just keeps meh.
He's just jammering in his sleep.
Maybe he's having a nightmare or something.
Hmm. The scorpions are gonna get him.
Yep. Is that what your nightmares are about?
No, it's my little brother. My little brother woke up screaming one night about like, I think either scorpions were gonna get him, and then like another time was he woke up that deer were trying to get him.
I had lots of night terrors as a kid.
Oh yeah.
I had many, many. Like, I still have vivid, terrified memories of a lot of those dreams.
Yeah. I used to just like wake up scared and just go into like my parents' room and just like muscle my way in between them.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do some chat GPTing real quick. Oof, each cookie's about 100 calories. So I've basically had my lunch today. My lunch and cookies.
Never a good thing.
I mean, they're oatmeal raisin cookies, so like, I could have just had oatmeal for breakfast, I guess.
Yep. I mean, you're getting some fiber.
Yeah. It's got raisins in there and craisins, and I probably just don't need the chocolate chips. Yeah, the chocolate chips are like the biggest calorie. Chocolate chips, sugar, and sugar.
Sugar and sugar.
White sugar and brown sugar.
Yeah.
Makes them so chewy, though. Makes them so chewy. How many different classes are there for Dragon Age?
There's just 3.
But then
the classic
per class.
Say what?
There's different builds per class, I assume.
Yeah. So, you have mage, rogue, and warrior, and each one has 3 specializations.
Okay.
In Origins, you just have like, I think like 5 or 6 of them, maybe even 8 at one point.
That's cool.
In the DLC, but
Sir Bones, welcome in. Queen of the Hatred, welcome in as well. Keep going, sorry.
they cut down on it
Gotcha.
in the second and third games, and just kind of kept going.
I'm not sure. You like Monster Hunter? Could you draw a Rathalos? Could you make it a character? You normally draw character submissions. So if you have a Rathalos that is something, we could figure that out. Or like a Dragonborn that is a Rathalos. I think or a person wearing Rathalos stuff. All are cool ideas. I dig those. I'm back. So when you have a bloody new of the 10-foot tall animatronic like form. Wait, what? Sir Bones, I am so confused about that sentence. I don't know where. I don't know if I'm allowed to read it or what it's supposed to mean. Are you building killer robots? Is that what I'm putting together? I'm not sure if that's YouTube appropriate. You know the animatronics on TikTok news. I don't. I do not know about this. I am very disconnected from TikTok.
Yeah, I don't stuff on TikTok.
Every now and again, I'll log onto my TikTok account and it'll be like, you have 1,000 new followers. And it's like, great. And I just close it. Go away. I haven't posted anything on it forever.
Yeah.
I probably should.
For my short video content, I'm normally on Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts had a fit last week. I don't know if I think what happened is I was on my phone or the kid was on my phone, and it just got left on something for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I came back, YouTube's like, "Oh, you really love these type of videos." I'm like, "I don't. I hate them with a passion." And so I just started downvoting them, and I had to downvote them all day because there were so many AI generated half Family Guy clip, half just random garbage.
Yep.
Or the ones that are random dude's face going, "Oh my," and then just a meme on top, just a random meme from Reddit. So I spent an entire day just being like, no, no, no. And it's finally cleared up, but holy crap.
Insanity.
The weirdest part is like I kept blocking the YouTube channel, but there were just so many like of the exact same version of the same meme with a Family Guy clip. I'm kind of wondering if it's like a bot farm just went bananas and had like a pool of Family Guy clips, and they made like 1,000 YouTube pages or something. Frustrating.
Insanity.
Frustrating.
Yeah. I have not been on YouTube Shorts in about a week, but I've also kind of not been on anything
That's
in
healthy.
a week.
That's good and healthy.
Occasionally, I may go to like Blue Sky or Twitter to see fan art of stuff, and that's it. I've mostly been absorbed in Dragon Age game. I haven't looked at Pathfinder stuff, which is probably the only reason I looked so much into Pathfinder stuff is because I had like no other like entertainment.
Ah. Gotcha. Someone's making Five Nights at Freddy's. Robots. Don't care. Hard pass. That's why I own guns. Just for for the robot uprising. It looks like TikTok creepypasta is what it is. And everybody's... all the things I just looked at were all like angry at it. It's like, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Someone did some viral marketing and it worked. It worked real good.
Yep. All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm done with this lizard boy. I don't know what else to add to him.
I was gonna say that is probably the most like, I don't say accurate Vesk, but it's definitely your style, but it's just like, yeah, that's definitely a Vesk.
It's a Vesk, yeah. I like the face structure. I wanted to draw it. It looked cool.
Yeah.
So I did. I'm going to give it a go. I had like 5 references, which is always good.
Yep. They're one of the common ancestries for Starfinder, so there's going to be a lot of them.
Lizard people. One day we're going to meet aliens, and they'll be like, oh, you guys are from Earth too? That's neat. We're like, damn it. A meteor was going to hit our planet, so we left. Like, we're the drow now. We're the drow. Got it. It's bulletproof, fireproof, waterproof, and you were dead. I mean, I call bullshit on that. Do you know how hard it is to make robots 1, bulletproof and still move, 2, fireproof, period, and 3, waterproof at all? You can say you're making all of those things that thing, but like, the person making this has to be like a super genius or have infinite money to make it all those things. There was the bear suit. I don't know if you guys remember the bear suit from 10 to 15 years ago.
No.
Bears notoriously like to get into everything. Like,
yes.
That's they're very curious.
Oh, is it like the spiked armored suit?
No. So this guy went out of his way. He's like, I'm gonna build a suit that a bear can't get into, just as like a practical kind of challenge. And he ended up with like a Big Daddy suit of armor, essentially. And
I imagine the bear still got into it.
Yeah, he still couldn't move very well with it, and the bear could still rip it into pieces. And they're like, well, damn it.
Yep.
So, yeah. I think waterproof would be easiest of all those. Fireproof is hardest. Yeah. It's like, so there's 2 things that actually those are related in animatronics. I'm going to roll the next dice, but I'll explain this while I do it. The problem with waterproofing, which you can do, there are a lot of waterproof robots, is that you have to have, every time there's a joint or there's something that moves, you have to have a gasket or or a soft body, right? And so all of those are susceptible to leakage and breakage. And so a lot of the like seafaring robots that we use eventually just break down because of water. Water seepage. 8.
Yep. And salt.
And salt. Salt doesn't help. Sea water is specifically notorious. Like, where's for it? A young otterfolk twilight cleric with a moon and star pendant and a log of wood, staff, and a robe. Cool. Okay, otterfolk twilight cleric. I dig it. Moon and star pendant. I'm going to draw that right now so I remember. And the second problem. So one way you can get rid of waterproofing as a problem is whenever you have your like circuit boards. So you make your circuit boards, you put them in a thing, and you have the cables coming out, and it's great. And then you fill this with resin, and you just encase it. You're like, hey, we did it. It's now waterproof, as long as water doesn't slowly seep into this crack or climb up the wires, which it can do.
Yep.
Which is why you need more gaskets out here. The other problem is, though, once you've done this, this is now highly susceptible to heat. And so if you start hitting it with a flamethrower, like increases in heat here, there's nowhere for it to disperse, and it melts the circuitry and breaks it. So like making things, if you choose one of those things, you want something to be bulletproof, or you want it to be fireproof, or you want it to be waterproof, super easy to do one of those things, and at cost, right? It just costs more money, you can do it. But for it to be all three of those things, it gets really, really extraordinarily complicated. So, yeah.
I feel
I need to watch all this
fireproofing.
progress with the animatronics. Yeah, I mean, I'll check it out, but
I feel fireproofing is a bit easier from my understanding.
so
Because there's a lot of materials that are not
flame resistant. Yeah.
outright immune, but yeah.
So here's the issue though. Like, if you look at what the hell are they called? Dang it. The robots, the fighty robots.
From Robot Wars?
Robot Wars, yeah. That's the best place to start. There's another name for it, but I can't remember what it's called. There's like a league. But the issue
BattleBots.
is BattleBots, yes. The issue with BattleBots is you can make like your chess piece super hella fire resistant, right? And like, yeah, nothing will stop me. Are the tires also fire resistant? Are there any gaps that are fire resistant? Are the screws fire resistant? Is the paint going to cause a noxious fume that causes this to decay? Are the seals you're using to make it waterproof fire resistant? So like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you can do one thing, but it gets more and more complicated every time you do it.
Yeah. Just drape it in like thick cloth made of like dyed with a lot of indigo. There you go.
And it's a spring lock suit too. I don't know what that means. What's a spring lock suit?
That uses springs.
I guess.
But
I'm not worried about it.
indigo, natural indigo dye is fire retardant.
Neat.
Like cloth that is dyed with it, of course.
You're telling me if you took polyester and dyed it purple, it would no longer spontaneously combust?
It has to be natural indigo dye, but sure.
Hmm.
Or natural fibers.
If you take this fire-resistant material and coat it with purple fire-resistant thing, it becomes fire-resistant.
Well, no. What I mean is like, I don't know about specifically polyester because that
Polyester melts. That's the thing. It's susceptible to heat. It melts.
Yeah. But like if you're using like say a natural fiber, say like cotton.
Right, which is fire-resistant.
When cotton is dyed with indigo, it's a really good fire retardant.
Okay.
So much so that the Japanese firefighters used to use it before we had like modern fire suits.
Oh, cool.
Indigo dye is also like has like bacterial qualities too.
Interesting. I would look up why that is.
I've tried and I keep seeing stuff like, oh yeah, it is, but why? Explain it to me. Don't just tell me that it is.
Sir Bones, I'm not going to go out looking for this information, so I'm good. I don't know if you can give underwater robots bend if they get too you can give underwater robots bends if they get too much air. Oh yeah, like you compressing the air inside them. Most of the time, I think they just pop. But are you talking about like hydraulic robots? That would be interesting. Yeah, doing everything at pressure is another one of those things. It's like,
yeah,
you can design something to withstand pressure, but then it makes the design specs just all out of whack. It's also a question of how fireproof you want something to be. Right, yeah. Because, yeah, you can make anything fireproof if you put a 4-inch piece of ceramic on top of it. So long as we only get hit right here with fire. I sometimes wonder if I'm too much of a stick in the mud and I should just be like super amped up about these weird internet memes.
I think it's just your ode.
It could be. It could be. I have a Sir Bones. I'm sorry if I'm harshing your mellow. If you want me to be all I show speed excited about this, I apologize. But
you're also like a person who's like
I have
takes practicality
yes,
above everything else.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I have a problem with roller coasters. Roller coasters can be fun, but most times I look at a roller coaster and I'm like, that's not scary. Because if it's scary, why the fuck would I be on it?
Yeah.
Like, this is either safe for me to use or should be shut down. Like, I don't understand why this is. So I kind of get myself out of a lot of. I'm a party pooper. I'm a wet blanket by trade.
Yep. I try not to be mean about it, but
Yeah. No. I
I just generally don't do a lot of like the meme stuff, so I'm just really out of the loop when it comes to it. Like, my friend is the meme person. I think it's also like I take things at face value.
Sure.
So it's just like it doesn't help.
This is not the first robot overlord attack I've seen, and it won't be the last. The air bubbles get caught in like between the outer casing and the inner casing and heat up, which causes the shell to permanently deform. Ooh, weird. Weird. Yeah, when I was like in high school and beginning college, I was very upset about the lack of undersea exploration we could do. And it really was just material sciences. Like, the material sciences at the time were just not that great. It can do human things too, and it can watch people from first floors and second floors. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. Is that a thing that is hard to do? One of my little cousins came over, and I asked them what they wanted to do, and like, can we watch Minecraft videos? I'm like, yeah, we can watch people build stuff in Minecraft. He's like, no, I just want to watch these creepy pastas about somebody Brian, and I was like, okay, great.
Brian's still a thing.
Yeah, it's the first I've heard of it, apparently. If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Then I should be dead not even 10 times over, 100 times over.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys remember the? You guys wouldn't remember this, I don't think. It's from like the early '90s. I think the MythBusters did an episode on it, so maybe it's still in the zeitgeist. The guy that invented a car engine that could basically just didn't need gas, and the government killed him. Just disappeared him. That's what this feels like.
I believe it.
Sure, I believe it too. But whether or not it actually happened doesn't matter. So with all of these claims I'm hearing about this robot, it's starting to feel more and more like a hoax. Because if you had a robot that could do all these things, That guy would be fucking rich.
Yep.
And someone would disappear him.
Yep. The oil companies and car companies.
I mean,
The Koch brothers.
Tesla's trying to make a robot. You ever seen a cell phone that was fire resistant, bullet resistant, and water resistant?
No. I know everyone says like Nokia is. It's not.
It's not. Yeah.
I mean, it's durable, sure, but it's. I literally watched a guy shoot a Nokia with an arrow, and it went all the way through.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, they're just still made of plastic.
Yep.
There's is it Hackersmith, Hacker Lab? What the hell are they called? The guys that made the lightsaber. It's not a lightsaber. It looks like a lightsaber, which is badass. But they just made a big acetylene torch. That's all it is. No, this is too human. This is too human. I guess the question, Sir Bones, is: are you excited and want me to know about this because you think it's interesting, or because you want me to debunk it? I should preface that, because I will debunk the shit out of this if you'd like, or I can just let you have this. Like, tell me about this thing you like. I don't want to shit all over it if you like it.
We don't mean to be mean. We're just kind of old.
We're just old. We're just old. I'm a rationalist. A realist.
I'm a person who thinks we should never give conspiracy theories the time of day.
I love reading conspiracy theories because I like debunking them. And it makes me sad when I can't. So that was part of the reason I really loved the flat earth people, and that was like super, super popular. It's because someone would be like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, you did it wrong. And then like, I kinda wanna try that. And then I would do it and like, yep, they're wrong. It's fun. It's like experimental science. You can do at home.
It's medieval people understood the world was round.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's not by any means a new thing.
Like, I mean, if you were like a poor peasant, sure, that makes sense that you wouldn't know.
The world's what? It's round. And how does it not fall off? It's massive.
Yep.
It's fucking massive. I'm working on an adventure.
Like, we are
over
tiny compared to.
Sorry, trying out a negotiation mechanic. Ooh, tell me more about that, Atomic. The ancient Greeks knew the Earth was round and even roughly how large it was. Yeah. Yeah, man. Trigonometry. It's cool. Super cool.
Yeah, I think the guy who figured out Ptolemy, the only thing he was wrong about was the size. I think he believed the world was a bit smaller.
Yeah. But like for the phone call, bear back. Okay, sorry about that.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Oh,
Oh,
the
ancient
world.
Greeks. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think they were off by like a very small percentage. It's still a
Yeah.
lot, like, but it's a percentage. People don't understand scale, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like an otter. What have I done? It looks a little bit like an otter. Did I make a beaver?
I got an ad.
He's not noodly enough. That's the problem.
He looks like a capybara.
He does look like a capybara.
I think you gave him too long of a muzzle.
You're right. You're right. Otters have smoosh head.
Yep.
Yep, there we go. And then little ears. Now he looks more like a capybara. Shit. What did I do?
I mean, I think the nose needs to be farther back.
I'm just gonna look it up.
Capybara, capybara.
Do something like this. A little bit less, a little bit more on the cheekies. Oh, come up.
Like people thinking like everything revolved around the Earth. That makes sense from our perspective here on Earth, because it does look like everything moves around us.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Yeah, but like,
I was watching a
Yeah.
thing yesterday, talking about the moon
hmm
and how the moon technically doesn't revolve around the Earth.
huh?
Yeah, this is super cool. This is super cool. This is not a conspiracy theory. It's just a perspective.
A weird technical thing.
It's a weird technical perspective thing. So from our perspective, the moon does this, right, and it goes around the Earth. But in relation to the sun, because we're so far away and so big, technically the Earth has a shared gravitational point inside the Earth, because once again the Earth is fucking massive. And this point travels around the sun, and in relation to the moon and the sun, the moon doesn't ever orbit the Earth. It just kind of flops along that plane. Yeah, and so from a far enough away perspective, you would just see that these two bodies are orbiting the sun. And so it's correct to say that the moon and the Earth orbit the sun, not that the moon orbits the Earth, from a perspective. And it's kind of a weird way to look at it. And it's all about ratio and size, and it's crazy and it's fun to look at, but it's kind of bullshit. But it's a misinterpretation. It's a misinterpretation of perspective and scope, because being on Earth, we would say that the moon goes around the Earth. The moon orbits the sun, or the moon orbits the Earth. Not that the moon orbits the sun, but it technically orbits the sun. So, super weird. Super weird.
And we kind of just drag it around us occasionally.
Correct. Yep. And so the fun thing of that is that's where exactly what you're talking about. Like, from the perspective of being on Earth, people would not think about that. They would be like, no, the moon orbits the Earth. And it's like, it technically does, but the moon is a solar object. Like, it just goes around the sun. And it's like, it hurts your brain to think about, but that's the kind of crap that, gets people confused. And you see that and you hear that online, and then you're like, "Ah, the moon doesn't orbit the Earth," and it's like, "No, stop."
Yep.
You're misunderstanding. The basic idea is that you have the players and their rivals have received 2 competing adventurers, and the guildmaster has promised an exclusive contract with them. Okay. Side be the place where they can screw each other over. I was thinking about one side a giant fire hive and the other one a tomb. Interesting. I've done something like this where I had 2 different parties kind of running the same campaign, and I would like kind of pit them against each other, but every time it was like PvP or like they had to actively engage with each other, it wasn't fun. So I like the concept. Be very careful about PvP. And so if you're just doing it as like they can influence the other campaign, super cool. I'm all for that. I super love it. But you gotta be really careful with PvP.
The Critical Role adventure.
Is creepy itself. We keep saying animatronic, but like, I'm not scared of animatronics because animatronics have to be controlled. I'm still very confused. Is it an animatronic or is it a robot? Because like
robots also have to be controlled.
Technically, my cell phone on a boom arm is an animatronic, or like an oscillating fan is an animatronic. The game has a rival stat block, so it can literally run the other party as monsters. Neat. All right, that's cool.
Yeah. There was a
I don't know what the Walter
official Pathfinder, not Pathfinder, but Critical Role adventure, where your party is like running along another group of adventurers, and like they level up, like when you level up and stuff like that. So.
Have you watched the Matt Mercer and the other one? Brennan talking about milestone versus XP?
Yes.
Yeah. I always feel that way, especially with multiple parties and campaigns.
Speaking of Brandon Lee Mulligan, I love how we always just say Brandon Lee Mulligan, like we just say his full damn name.
I think that's his preferred thing.
I think it is too. It's a little weird.
I don't know him.
But
same as I say Matt Mercer. Every time I say Matt, it's just like that's too familiar. Like
that's fair. So you know that Brennan's running campaign 4, right?
Yep.
So they've talked about it. What they're going to be doing. It's going to be a 13-player.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Thing.
I
so
assume...
the 13 players are separated into 3 groups.
Yeah. I think that's...
And it's going to be like a Wet Smarches game.
Oh, very cool.
Style.
Okay. I think that'll be neat, and I think that'll be good because then that gives players... It's a good way to have like continuous content, but give people time off, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I think with the last season they didn't do it exactly live, and I think that bummed a lot of people out. So I think this is a better way to do that. We're getting back. 1 second. Do you guys, I'm really excited for, like, stupid robot advancements. I'm all on board. Just have to make sure we don't give them nukes, right? Like, that's the...
You sound a little bit like my friend, though my friend's a bit of like a transhumanist. So.
Yeah, I'm fine with being transhumanist. Like, I don't give a shit.
I'll
tell you what swayed me, because initially I was like, no, I gotta be as human as possible, right? Like you want to be Togusa in the.
I definitely do.
Yeah, you definitely do. You say that as someone who has functional eyeballs.
Yeah.
As soon as your eyeballs start breaking down, you're like, fuck it, give me the robot eyes.
Like I don't want to discourage people from doing it if it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
I
definitely.
There's
also like, whoa, that was a lot of feelings, kid. What's up?
That's a lot of feelings.
You want some dice? You can play with these as long as you don't put them in your mouth. Okay. There you go. Look.
Proceeds to shove them all into his mouth.
He has done that in the past.
Yep.
It is a thing. There's the transhumanism where that was cool. I didn't know you could do that, kid. Where the idea is upload ourselves into the cloud and live forever. I don't necessarily consider that living forever, but I do think it's an interesting transition point. Like,
I don't particularly want to live forever. That's me.
Right, but my thought about it is, if I exist, and then I get really old, I live my life and I'm happy, they put me into a mechanical brain, I still think I'm dead. Like, I died. This is now a new thing. Like, this is transcendence. I'm now a new thing, and I have a whole new experience to experience. This guy's dead. It's the same thing with teleportation. Like, teleportation as a function, I think is a bad idea. Because as soon as you do this, like, yeah, you can keep going, but this guy died. Like, you're dead.
He done dead.
Yeah, and so the question is, like, is the consciousness your only thing? Whether or not, and that's the philosophical debate that has to happen. But prosthesis is
Buddhists would say, no, you're a different person.
Yeah. Functional bodies are totally worth becoming part of the machine. Yeah. What's up? Mama's at work. Yeah. Mama's got the card. Mama's at work.
Stupid.
So, yeah, so that aside, like, I'm totally fine with the idea of transcendency. But I'm also not wholeheartedly being like, oh, I'm immortal now. It's like, no, you just made a computer program that's going to keep running your brain. And that's what Ghost in the Shell is all about, right? I mean, like, are the people that have fully synthetic bodies people or not? It's like, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Yep. Is consciousness your soul, or is your soul separate and make consciousness work? Nobody knows. Sorry, you don't like being existential. We can change the subject.
No, it's fine. Like, I don't mind this particular thing.
Jump Rope hates existential scope, size. Like, when I start talking about black holes, Jump Rope's just like, I'm out. It's too big. It's too big. I don't like it. It's like, that's fair. So everybody's got their limits. Kid.
Yeah.
You can sit on my lap if you want, but you can't just, like, throw yourself. Do you want to go play in there? You can play in there if you want.
Because I think on this particular case, I know where I stand, so I don't mind engaging it. It's also more...
I can't hold you and put you over there. You want the truck?
What's the term?
Sorry about that.
That's fine. It's more of like on a individual thing. Like, instead of like at galactic scale stuff.
Sure.
Like, I can handle personal stuff. I know some people can't.
They put it on the news. I don't know what the Walton files are. Does anybody know what that is?
The Walton files?
Yeah. I feel like that's another creepypasta.
I
Another
don't.
creepypasta.
Is that the alien stuff?
I don't know. Functional bodies are totally worth becoming part machine. Yeah, and then you just have to memory tombs. That, which is interesting. I think that's cool too. Like if instead of having a whoa kid, what's going on? He's just staring at the window screaming. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is going on?
You see a squirrel kid?
I think so.
Are you a dog?
I think he's yelling at a bird. Not knowing is scary. I'm a big fan of the concept of the memory tomb idea versus like what is that? Basically like when you die, everything you know or knew or read about was uploaded so that people in the future could kind of talk to an AI that's based around you. I think that's cool. I don't think that's me though, right? Like I think that's separate.
I think for me, I just I can't. Never mind. I don't know where I was going. I think the only dread I have about like transhumanism stuff is like if it ever becomes forced. I'm like, I don't want to be forced to do that. I want to have free will in my choices.
So
That
Bones,
makes
I feel
any
like I have to
sense.
be like Nosy, the bony animation isn't real. It can't hurt you, but I could be wrong. I don't know. The kid's screaming real quick. I want to try to get some milk. Be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I don't like things that make things too anthropomorphous. Preserve the ghost of people who can talk to their ancestors. Yeah, I think that's super cool. Star Trek's fiddled with this a little bit. Farscape did a pretty good one. Farscape did a good job because the main character gets cloned, but they don't have a way of telling which one was the original, and both of them still like their girlfriend. And so it's this complicated thing of like who is or was the last one, or are we now two people or the same person? And it's fun. It's fun and hard to think about. Because it's a branch.
Because I feel like the clones answer this. That, yeah, you are different people.
Yeah. It's in my practice writing, so that we never see the light of day. Walden Files is like some horror story, like it's a horror story. Like it's okay. Yeah. I think we've hit the creepypasta part of the internet then. Which is fine. And it's fun to have those creepypastas. One of my friends in college was on the message board when they created Slenderman. And I'm not sure if he actually added to it at all, or he was just super excited about it when it came out. I was just like, all right, man. Oh, I remember the old days of the creepypastas.
My big issue with it is there are people who like take it seriously and have like hurt people because of it, and I'm just like I can't get behind it because of that reason.
That's true about religion though too, so like I don't know.
Oh yeah. I feel the same way.
What was it? I was watching something and it was saying that it's an interesting quote that if Christians felt the same way that trans people did, if they lived what they preached the same way, then the U.S. Army would kick Christians out of the army. Because they like what you stand for and what you believe you are is like fundamentally a part of who you are, and that doesn't jive well. And so it's strange that Christianity is an okay thing to be in the government when something as simple as like having like qualifying yourself as a trans person will disqualify from the army currently. In some situations, I think. I don't think it's 100% across the board, but like but that's just like that's the weird perception of like belief and I'm trying to say this the right way. Most people think they're Christian, but like don't really have a fundamental identity in it. Does that make sense? So if people were like fundamental Christians to where they had to follow the rule of law, and like Jewish people I think are a little more strict with like having actual real world implication rules that they have to set, versus a lot of Christianity is just like drink in moderation or don't drink or whatever, and so it's not that big a deal. But yeah, there's like some of those things would conflict with trying to live in the army because it's just like some people have religious exemptions, and this is a weird, complicated thing to go for. But it very much is a why are some things being chosen as this is not qualifying but others are, and when it's all kind of personalized, it should be a personalized thing, not a. Yeah, I'm losing my topic. I'm gonna come back to it later.
I get what you mean. I mean, even if that's the case, like ideally, a Christian shouldn't even be serving in the military.
Right, exactly.
Because it's called out by Jesus that you cannot serve two masters. You cannot make oaths. And that's kind of the whole point.
I think that
So,
might
like-
have been where they were going for it as well, as like a big thing of like, when you, especially if you want to be, in a lot of Christian things, like you have to say that Jesus is the final piece, right? Like you have no other masters than him. Is that right? Is that the verbiage?
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. So like you can't participate in politics. You can't participate in the military. Like it's all of it is completely anti-establishment in a way where no one in the army or military should trust you. And so every time we have these like really political figures that are like spouting how Christian they are and how they have Christian values, it's like, but you're not.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's super weird. And so it's weird to see that kind of stuff not be realized, and then also have that kind of religious espousing, that's not a word. Following those religious thoughts to say, hey, we need to trash down on like queer and trans kids because the Bible says so. And it's like, that's not what the Bible says. And also the government shouldn't do that anyways. Like, the hell are you doing? So that I think is especially if we're talking about like transhumanism and like, hey, how are we going to treat people when they're no longer people and they are robots? It's like, we can't deal with people when they're still people. Like, how are we going to transition to dealing with them when they're robots? So I'm worried about that politically, but it's something I think we should have conversations about. I definitely think we should. And the sooner we have those, the better. He's creating it. He only made the arms and legs, and the legs are taller than him. Yeah, he's basically making a big bunny costume, like cosplay, right? That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he's making a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic cosplay suit, and for some reason people are like marketing, creepypastaing it, right? It does feel a little weird every time people cosplay it, like the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. It's like you're feeding into the you're feeding into the lore, right? It's like, hey, I'm gonna wear this suit. It's like, isn't that the whole point? Like, you've already lost the game, my friend. The robots win. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Maybe that's why it makes more sense that way. Mercer and Mulligan's detective agency. That'd be pretty good. Maybe caring and being empathetic is a real punk rock. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Touche.
I mean,
that's from the new Superman movie. That's from the Superman.
It is a thing that, like, American Christianity is basically incompatible.
Yeah, I mean, especially with capitalism, like, yeah, it's not supposed to work that way.
They have changed it into something that it was never meant to be. Basically just turned into, like, the medieval and Renaissance Catholic Church.
Mm-hmm.
Even with indulgences. Donate to our church and we'll save you. Like, I'm pretty sure people have nailed the theses to the church doors because of that.
Yeah. Ooh, I went to the bank today and I canceled my account.
Oh.
Because they were being scummy. And I'm not allowed to take money out of my account below a certain amount, or they charge me money, which makes no sense, because if I have to take money out of my account below that amount, it's because I need money. So don't charge me money to take my money out. So
that's
I
such
went
a
in there
weird
and I yelled at them.
policy.
And they're like, yeah, that doesn't work anymore, but you can switch to this other plan that is cheaper, but has none of the safeguards to prevent you from basically having the exact same thing happen, but worse. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Y'all go fuck yourselves. And so I did that. Which the people at the bank were very nice, and they were very helpful. But long story short, yeah, I just canceled my entire account with them. Credit unions, people. Go to credit unions. They're less scummy because of communism. But it is very weird. It's very weird and hard to navigate. It's hard to navigate. So, yeah. I feel like that's what the church did back in the day. They're like, hey, you need to join our church. Also, here are the rules you can't break. But if you break them, you can pay us money and we'll forgive them. And it's like, Hmm. Hmm. I think it's the same. I think churches became banks. Is all I'm saying.
I mean, the first like bank in Europe was the Templars. So
Oh, there you go. Socialism.
th-
Oh, Bernie Sanders. So
I
funny.
love that little.
It's so good.
He is the boogeyman for some people.
Mm-hmm. What time is it? 1:30. We only got like 2 done here. I think we can do another one. Let's do another one. Well, it could just disappear.
I was gonna say you have like 19.
Yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot this week, so we need to start banging these out.
You did doodle for like 30 minutes.
I did. I warmed up for a very long time. Can you guys hear the boy screaming in the background? He's just wandering around
I
the house
can't.
going,
They may.
Mama? Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Rolling some dice. Hey kid, can you roll this for me? Can you roll this? Roll it up here. Throw it up here. You can do it. Come on. Thank you. 2. Kenku Scribe Wizard. In plain robes, it looks like he has no thoughts in his head, but actually likes to read people like books. Nice. Derpy Crow Scry Wizard. I dig it.
Order of scribes.
The boy, when we go on walks, he'll see crows and he'll go caca. Yeah, I think it's really funny. Just stares at them. Yeah, caca. Good job. There's something about like making a derpy-eyed anything, and it's really hard to make them not have thoughts in their heads. It's all about the pupil. You just gotta really make them unfocused. It's not a suit, but it's an animatronic suit, AI animatronic. I mean, those are a lot of buzzwords. There's a lot of buzzwords there. Like, my question, is it pneumatic? Is he using servos? What is the AI doing? Is it deciding whether or not to kill him? Or is it just anticipating movement? Because AI is just, it's a thing.
It ain't real.
Yeah, there's a lot of
It's
stuff
fake.
that people are like, we've integrated it with AI. It's like a toaster does not need AI. Like, there's no functional use for that. That is a waste of resources, money, and time.
It's like putting the mood slime in the toaster in Ghostbusters 2.
Yep. Yep.
No one needs it. No one wants it.
It's anticipating my movements before I do move them. It's like, nah, that sounds stupid. Why would you do that? Now, if you're using a language model to help improve the like human tracking, so it like learns your movements, that's cool. That's great. That's a perfect use for a learning model. But it's not like, it's not Jarvis, right? You're not putting Jarvis in it. Unless you're just attaching a cell phone to it, which I've also seen people do that. I had a friend in elementary school who used to go around school with a battery taped to his pen, and he called it an electric pencil, and I was just like, but why? Like, what? But why? He's not doing anything. And I feel like that's how a lot of corporate marketing works. What you got, kid? People really like to throw the term around. I mean, basically nothing now. It's just a marketing word. Yeah. Yeah, buzzword.
think Druid might be hopping in.
Oh boy.
Maybe. Go fuck yourself, Hilario.
I'm sad that I'm not gonna be able to around this weekend for games, but
Yeah.
should be around next weekend for games.
Like I was going. I had a slight change of plans where I could be around on Saturday, but you're also not going to be here, so it's like, okay, it's fine. It went from being Saturday plans to Sunday plans.
Ah. I will be on a train Sunday.
Choo choo.
Yeah. My dad called and he's like, I got train tickets, and I'm like, for what? And he's like, there's a steam train in Seattle. We're gonna take it. And I was like, take it where? He's like, it goes up the mountain. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Please tell me what the hell is going on. So my dad's like, I haven't been on a train since I was like 17. And I was like, okay. Like, I go on a train all the time. What are you doing? Like, what are we doing? No, it's a steam train. And I'm like, okay, you're excited, so we're gonna have fun. I feel like that's how my life has been for a little while. The future is $2.
I wish we had more trains.
Yep. Trains are great. Are you still taking requests? I am Gigi. We're probably not going to be streaming too much more today. I think I'm probably going to do this one and then maybe one more. But I do have the list, and I will save it for Friday. So if you want to give me a suggestion in chat here, I will put it on the list, and we'll try to get to it. Unless Drew shows up and wants to draw, and then we might keep going. The kid's pretty preoccupied. Do you need a snack? No? No snack? Okay. He seems fine. Is it not working? Let's see why it's not working. Did Mama turn it off? There you go. There you go. Message redacted. Dang it, I missed it. What was the message?
I did too. The crow looks blind.
I'm fixing it.
I just looked up and just saw a wide-eyed crow. I'm like, is the crow blind?
Still testing how to do the motherboards. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. I like that stuff much more than Gloom and Doom robot destruction stuff. I really, in college, I wanted to go into prosthesis development. Like, I really wanted to make robotic stuff. And so I went into biological systems engineering. And everybody I talked to was basically like, you're going to make way more money testing farmland equipment and water treatment. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then I had to do a shit ton of math classes, and I was like, I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore. If I make video games, I can make cool robot shit that doesn't help people, but is easier. So I copped out. And I quit. But super fun.
I want to grow robots.
I am interested in like prosthesis and bioinformatics and stuff.
I love the idea of organic robots.
I do
like
too.
A tree robot.
What was?
I guess golem or whatever, but yeah. I don't know. It's just something about organic material made into like a mechanical thing is kind of cool.
The interesting thing about what you're talking about is, I just watched.
I mean,
I've been
that is the
watching
human body.
way too much Star Talk. Is what I'm going to say. I'm going to preface to Star Talk. One of the interviewers they had on there was talking about when you start categorizing different types of like life and evolution. in our planet and on other planets, like what we're looking for. Humans technically count as machines because they are a thing that does work on the environment, and so you can look at all life as types of machines. And even though they aren't man-made machines, they are still using mechanical, biological processes, and that's awesome. That's great. So, like, what was that? You say, "Daddy"? I think he said "Daddy." He does it when I'm not paying attention, and then when I am paying attention, he's just like, he just goes like, "No, I'm not."
I think that's a very accurate thing that happens.
Yeah. You want to watch a show? You can watch a show.
Watch Bluey.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna set something up. You need a snack? You need a snack? You need some water? You need water? Okay, let's get you some water. Oh, that's so loud. There you go. Some water. Got water and snacks.
Snack time.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get demonetized now because of Star Trek. Thanks for that, TV. Unrelated, with Silksong finally being released, I'm starting to play Hollow Knight again, hoping to finish it before Silksong drops. Nice, that'll be fun. I love Hollow Knight aesthetics. It's great. Do a video about it? Yeah, I don't chase trends like that, unfortunately. I'm struggling to get my own D&D stuff out. You could put out a video talking about it if you want. Burning, how's your art been going? I haven't talked to you about your art in a while. What does a scribe wizard need? A book?
Or like they get like a magic quill that allows them to like write and erase in their spellbook.
Oh, nice. Their magical power is an eraser. Sorry I didn't catch that. I haven't talked to me about what. Just your art in general. How's your art going? I haven't seen you post anything around. I looked back at, like, when I was looking at the game design, I found some of the sketches you did. And they're great. I just thought about that the other day. Would love to hear more about using Starfinder races in Pathfinder. I feel like your take on jellyfish and skitter manners are both really interesting. Yeah, I'll probably do that more of that. I was hoping to get a copy of the Starfinder book, but Paizo has not responded to me, so I might just have to buy one.
We probably just
I think we
contacted
missed
them too late.
Yeah, I think we missed the boat.
We should definitely try to get like the Monster Core book and Dragon book that's coming out.
When do those come out?
Those come out in November. Okay. So plenty of time to like.
We need to write up another proposal.
Yeah. Because they come out on the same day, so. And I think the Starfinder GM book comes out next week.
Oh, wow. Trying to get back into the flow. Recently finished a drawing of a tiefling OC as some challenge. Might share it. Nice. I'll give him a little ink well
next
here.
Week is the last section of the current adventure path that they're running, the mythic one. Yeah, GM Core comes out September 3rd. And the Alien Core book comes out, who knows, to be announced.
Nice. I watched a short yesterday about how like obsessed kids are with Miss Rachel.
Who?
She's a YouTuber that does like baby and kid content. She's a I don't know if I think she has a degree in like child learning. She's good. Like as things go, I think she's pretty good. But all these kids like are growing up with her as a parental figure, and it's really weird and funny. And I'm like, I have to avoid that as much as possible. The vibe I'm getting, that's pretty good. Is that a Pokemon? I assume that's a Pokemon. I don't remember where I was going with Miss Rachel thing. I think it was just because I have Sesame Street on in the background now. And I want to spend time with the boy, but I want to finish this. He'll be alright. He'll be alright for 10 minutes or so. If you have any interest at all on the monster side draw steel, I have a code for downloading a free copy of the PDF. I still haven't looked at any of that. I'm so sorry. I have too many things going on for draw steel. Miss Rachel is the modern day equivalent of Mr. Rogers. That's a fair analogy. But with more parasocialism. I can see that. Christopher, welcome in. I'm getting Taco Taco vibes from the Kenku. I think that's what was intended. I think I did this guy justice here. I want to give him some.
Oh, I have seen. I've not obviously watched any of her stuff, but
cultural phenomenon. Like
yeah, I have seen her around.
Like it's her and Blippi is. I don't want to trash it. I don't like it. I don't like it, and Blippi will not be in my household. I'll just put it that way. There will be no Blippi here. All right,
I only know Bluey.
Bluey's great. Bluey is awesome.
Yeah, Disney has been trying to make Bluey and has been failing.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
It's like, oh, we just have to have Australians make content. Like, no.
I always saw something about her. Yeah, she seems really good children's entertainer like Mr. Rogers. A younger audience than his show was, though. Yeah, like she's focusing a lot more on, I think, 3 to 6. Where Mr. Rogers was very much like, I would say 6 plus.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling dice. Here we go. Hey, kid, can you come roll the dice? Can you come roll this? No? Okay. I'll do it.
You engrossed.
A female Parasaurolophus divine sorcerer. I'm pretty sure that's a dinosaur. Is that a pachyosaur? Let me look. Yep, okay. This is the 3rd or 4th one of these I've drawn. Is this a Starfinder thing?
Hang on.
Or do people just really like these dong-headed lizards? I think this is also the 2nd or 3rd female one. Am I in a weird part of the internet now? Am I one step away from Dragon's fucking Tars? I hope I'm not. If you don't know what that is, don't look it up. Just know that it's not my vibe.
It's channel lore. But not specifically about our channel.
Yeah. Victor, welcome in. I did not think of Starfinder, as I don't know what that is. Starfinder is Pathfinder.
Pathfinder in space.
In space, yeah. It's essentially the equivalent of
Spelljammer.
Spelljammers, thank
for
you.
D&D.
Yep. This is the first time I've requested it. Yeah. Okay, so this is yours. Great. Not Star. That's good. Okay. I think this is the 2nd or 3rd one of these I've drawn.
Yeah, definitely second one for sure.
Is there some dinosaur stuff going on that I just don't know about? Am I missing some?
I think just people are hyper fixating on dinosaurs lately.
I watched the new Jurassic Park movie, and it was
Fine.
it was fine. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I mean, like, one of my friends is like, I walked out of the theater. And I'm like, really? I don't think it was that bad. Like, I don't think it was. The writing was boring. Like, the story was. The premise, not terrible, right? Hey, we're going to go to this island where dinosaurs exist, and we're going to get 3 samples. Like, cool. We have a quest. I like it. And then they're like, oh, by the way, this island is covered in weird mutant dinosaurs. And it's like, oh, okay. And then they don't really, that doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's like, I feel like they just used it as an excuse to not make real dinosaurs. And I'm like, that's actually less interesting. It's much less interesting. No, you're just really good at dino folk. That could be too. It could just be that I'm the only person that will draw them. Last one was an Margarsaur. Okay. You seem to struggle a bit with the ones last Christmas. I don't know what that one is, and I don't remember. So,
Last Christmas.
so yeah, the writing was kind of atrocious, and the acting was very kind of wooden, I'll say. But I think that's because the writing was kind of so atrocious. So,
Yep.
The visuals were amazing, and I hope they get back on track for like real dinosaur movies, because I'm here for it. Like, it looked good, but the story was really sad. They even set up the world, right? Maybe that's what they were doing. They set up the world, and they're like, okay, we've released dinosaurs 20 years ago into the world, and now no one can go to the equator because dinosaurs live there. And it's like, hell yeah.
So goodbye, Ecuador, Brazil.
Yep. And so I thought
Equatorial
it was gonna be some
Africa.
crazy, like, you can do so much with that. Like, that's such a good premise. I want to see how dinosaurs exist in our world. Like, that's great. And that's not what they did. They just didn't do it.
Of course not.
Yeah.
It's not what sells.
Yeah. And I think that was kind of the meta commentary that they were giving themselves. Is they're like, this is an island of dinosaurs that are just made up and weird and shit that people don't like because nobody likes dinosaurs anymore. And it's like, that feels a little too on the nose. I still like.
I feel like people love dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I feel like dinosaurs have become even more popular. It's just.
I'm kind of wondering if maybe that was a meta commentary on the studio. Maybe the studio was like, no, people want this, and it's like, I don't think they do. So, yeah, I don't know. With all of the money they're throwing at it, and like I said, it looked amazing. I really hope they get a good script for the next one because I like the Jurassic Park movies, even though they're kind of dumb.
This is gonna be really dumb.
Look, you found it.
But I really enjoyed the dinosaur cards from Magic the Gathering Ixion.
Oh yeah,
where there were like a bunch of feathered dragons, not dragons, but dinosaurs.
Lars has
like
built
feathered...
like 2 or 3 of those decks, and they are the meanest, stupidest shit in existence. Because it has the same it's the same problem that a lot of like the other tribal decks have, but like worse. Because every card is not just all dinosaurs get +1/+1, or all of the dinosaurs get +1. It's like, what if every time you play a dinosaur, all of your dinosaurs have X happen? And on that card it says, when another dinosaur comes into play, this happens. So you drop one card and like 8 effects go off, and you're just it gets so out of hand so fast.
Yeah. But I love the art. Like, I love like the Triceratops that has like feathers on its like a skull crest.
Yeah, it's real good.
It's so cool.
It's real good. They did a great job. I'm drawing a sexy dinosaur. I don't give a shit. We're doing it. YouTube can ban me later.
Do it, coward.
I'm already going to get demonetized because of the Star Trek theme, so this video is a wash. If people would like to send me money to draw sexy dinosaurs, please do so now. Please submit your dinosaur fund. What was this supposed to be? I'm just drawing a dinosaur.
Divine Sorcerer.
Divine Soul Sorcerer. Okay, we're not too far off. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Ooh, actually, we might do that. That could be good. We'll do this, and we'll do a collar, a short collar, and then we'll put some tattoos. I tried to reread The Lost World here maybe a month ago, and I couldn't get through it. It's so slow.
Oh no.
It's so slow.
It's one of his first books, isn't it?
I don't like. I mean, like the first Jurassic Park, I think it came out 10 years before the second one. But yeah, it's all good. David, welcome in. I don't trust anything a studio says people do or don't like. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It's always disingenuous market research that has almost no bearing on real life. That's fair. If you can find it, I made a dino race with a Pathfinder 1 character race builder. That's cool. One of my favorite Pathfinder 1 characters we made for Jump Rope was a dinosaur druid, which was really fun. And I say we made because I set up I built an entire spreadsheet to keep track of all the different dinosaurs you could turn into. So it was excessive, but it was fun.
Like, what is a dino druid? Like, do you just summon dinosaurs, or do you have
a druid that can beast shape into a dinosaur? Into dinosaurs. Because like by the rules, if you do want to allow that, until like level 5 you can turn into like a tiny raptor or like a tiny whatever, and we're like, nah, that's stupid. Like a stegosaurus is a large or giant sized creature, but it's only a CR2 creature, so like You should be able to transform into that.
Oh yeah.
And that's really the problem that we had with it. So it's just like, yeah, let's just make the stats for that, so that if you transform into a Stegosaurus, you are huge and super powerful. But that's cool. Like that, it's just inherently cool. So we did that. That's what we did.
Like there's like Dino form and 2E, but it is like you're stuck in the progression of like slowly leveling up your stuff where you can only transform into small animals or whatever, which is lame.
Yeah, I think they did a much better job of balancing that out, because now it really is, it's more of a stat. It's like, here are the stats you have, and you can be whatever the hell you want. It's just flavor.
Yeah.
I think that makes more sense for most people to really like kind of go with their gut on what they want to be. But it is less fun. It's less interesting, but it's more balanced. So in Pathfinder 1, it was very much pick something out of the book, and it was wildly imbalanced. Like, there were a handful of things you could do. Just like in 5e, once you can polymorph into a T-Rex, you're just like God mode, right? And so the Druid being able to do that at level 6 is like, maybe not. Maybe we don't do that. So it works out. It all works out.
Yeah.
But I'm also okay with that kind of stuff too. Like the Summoner and the Druid being a little OP, I think is fine. I'm not a big stickler for worrying about that stuff. I just know that like it's gonna make the game weird, because if I know you can do that, I have to compensate, you know?
Yep. Your fellow teammates may not appreciate that.
Yeah. That's also, I might start talking about that in the next few shorts I make here, about like why you should give your players overpowered weapons. Like, I love doing that. Like, I give Druid a Ring of Invisibility at level 1, which really, at some point, is kind of just like saying, hey, I'm never going to make you roll for stealth again. But there's a caveat, right? And that caveat is the important thing. Like, make your players pick things that are very overpowered and fun, but like, you have to acknowledge that power that you've given them. Like, in world, like, it has to make sense of like, why do you have this weird god tier weapon? That's strange. What does that mean? What is the inference of that? And I think that's what gets overlooked a lot.
Starting to see that with Burning's character.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. We may have to put down Burning's character at one point. Like, uh-oh.
I kept doing this with Lars. I haven't done it so much with Burning because you guys are... We swapped out Burning's character. But Lars's character has the Saren Ray sword. And everyone else is getting these, like, obviously dark, corrupted, demonic weapons. And then all of a sudden I have the Saren Ray sword, like, start trying to affect things that Lars is doing. And then everyone's like, wait a minute. Should we have this? Is this a safe thing? I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah. I built that recently as a gnome with a raptor as a companion. The gnome served as a jockey for the raptor, and they raced professionally. That's pretty dope. I like that. I feel like they both could go down the road. Oh, like, it's a raptor that rides a rides a gnome. That's funny.
That's funny.
What kind of patterning? I think these things are pretty boring looking, because these are sauropods. Yeah, okay, they just have the spots.
Well,
that
we
was
don't
very
know
rude of
this.
me. I'm sorry. They don't have fins or frills, is what I was meaning to say. Not that they look boring.
They could have cool skill patterns.
Yeah. They just don't have a lot of extra, like, little bits that I have to add.
Yeah.
It's very much just color texture. We went to the park this morning, and the kid, he's still little, so I'm not like super misunderstanding this, but like there was a kid on the swing, and every time there's someone on the swing, the kid is just like, I have to run and stand right here to watch him do that. It's like, you're gonna get kicked in the face. Like, one of these days, you're just gonna get booted to the moon.
God, I just pictured that, and I feel so bad for picturing that. Oh.
Every time he's done it, the person on the swing has stopped because I think all kids do that at some point. And they're like,
get in front and get kicked in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that kid?
I've not been kicked in the chest yet.
You've not been kicked in the chest yet? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Just trying to think of all the years of being on the playground.
You just didn't play hard enough, apparently.
I didn't. I was a wimpy kid.
The playground we go to is like completely made out of rubber. It's weird.
Oh yeah.
Like they've built hills and things to play on, but like it's all AstroTurf and it's all soft. And so I saw a kid today stand at the top of the hill and literally just yeet himself off the top of it, just like blah, 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 blah. Just bounced down. And I was like, that's kind of awesome. But also, like, I used to have to do that with dirt. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it was pretty funny.
I got a new combo ability for my mage, and I can't get the timing down on it.
Oh no. The cult lives as long as the item survives. Yeah, exactly. Both the was for Corvus's comment. Both the character I've played could turn bad, though in different ways. Oh yeah, both of them. Got it.
Yep.
Sir Bones, you wrote that and redacted it so fast. I'm so confused. Did YouTube redact that, or did you redact that? Maybe
was there a spelling mistake?
The robot AI is already taking over. Because it knows if I go look it up, then I'm going to take it down. Foxhound, people.
What?
Foxhound.
Fox and the Hound?
What are you chewing on, kid?
Also, Brandon, I feel like the only thing that's going to happen to my character is possibly them going insane. From all the spirit stuff they're doing.
Are you still playing the spirit guy? What's going on here? I'm confused.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Did I talk
I
to you about
didn't delete him.
I think I talked. Maybe I didn't talk. I might have talked to Jump Rope about this. I think we're basically going to run the party as a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign. So, like, I'm fine with everybody bringing their characters with them. Just as a party.
Yeah. Like, we discussed that aspect of it.
Say that again?
I said, me and you have discussed that aspect of it,
okay.
where we're like, just take the characters with us, even if we're not playing them.
And like in the last thing, like we kind of started combat, but I had your character like stay off to the side, right? I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think we leave them out of combat unless something happens, and then maybe we like tag team your characters out, or if you want, you can run them both. But I think it'd be smart just to keep. That way you can have the characters interacting and talking to everybody with the party. But then it's just like, now that we're playing a combat round, who are you bringing into combat? I think that would be more fun.
Because I start combat as my spirit guy, Senshi.
Because the funny thing about that we kind of ran into with Kevin before in the last time we played is like, you don't have to be in combat just because you're in combat. Does that make sense? It's like Like, roll for initiative. My character is not going to participate.
Oh yeah, I've done
They're
that.
gonna hide under the table, and it's like, I love it. I love that idea, and it's something we haven't played with very much.
That time when we were fighting, I think we're going to the treasury or something like that, or
Yeah.
the armory, and I was just like, I am almost dead. I can't do anything. I'm just gonna like hang back and like kill myself.
Yep. Animatronic's 10 feet tall. Have you seen the crows? I love the crow suits. People are using like painter stilts to just like, and then they'll wear really long arms and then put an extension on their head so that they can become things that are like 15, 20 feet tall.
Oh, okay. I was a little confused what you were meaning.
Sorry, it's Sir Bones is talking about this thing again. Yeah, there's some pretty cool costumes that people have been making with some of these new technology things we have. Time is it? It is 2 o'clock. So Jumper Up's in a meeting right now, so I cannot call her. Yep, we're back on Minecraft Brian again. Okay, I'm pretty good. I think I'm happy with this one. I want to give her some tattoos and then we'll call it. What are you doing, kid? Oop. I didn't mean to open that. Hold on a second. Thanks, Victor. I hope I did a good job. Hope I got this one better than the last. The last one I know was a quick sketch, so this one is a little better. There we go. That one was good. Let's do this. I don't think I need to do that. I can just leave it as a sketch. I was going to say we could fill in the shirt to make the shirt more poppy, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Let's do one more, and then I think we'll call it. We'll go raid some people. Do 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 do. Hey, what'd you do with my die? I saw you playing with it over here. What'd you do with it?
He ate it.
I hope he didn't eat it. It was the metal one. You got metal in you? Where'd the D20 go, kid? Do you know where the die went? I'm mad at myself because I was trying to watch you with that one, but I didn't see where you put it. Yeah. Yeah. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? We're gonna have to go pump your tum-tum? You got dice in there? You got dice in there? bothersome. That's bothersome. I'll have to find it later. Rolling some dice. A skeleton who likes collecting different bones. That's a pretty good one.
Bone collector.
A bone collector. We can do some.
I'll swallow your bones. I miss Cutter.
Found it posted in chat. Oh, nice. Oh, that is a different one. Yeah. Okay. I vaguely remember that one. Reptilian. That works. That's good. I'm glad you did the +2, +2, -2.
Is that a Clue reference?
What?
I don't know.
Just like the stat bonuses. +2, +2, -2 is the old Pathfinder world way. Yeah. I think it's fake. That's why it's just 2 arms and 2 legs. Yeah. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of what you're reading about is just creepypasta shenanigans. What were we doing? Bones. Drawing bones. There was an alien on Lower Decks that could drink people's bones. You can't drink bones. Oh, God. I think it's great. 1 + 1 + 2 + 1 + 1 + 1.
Yep. That's the Clue reference.
Oh, gotcha.
It's where they're arguing about how many bullets have been shot out of this gun.
Clue is one of those movies that I think is good, and I don't want to watch it ever again. I probably have watched it. Maybe I haven't watched it in 2 years or so. I was gonna say, I think I watched it recently, but it was a while ago.
It's a movie that I'm a person who can always watch. If there's a movie I like, I can always rewatch it.
Yeah. I struggle to watch a lot of movies, even if I like them, so.
Yeah. I think it's mainly because that's how I would go to bed. Like
Sure.
when I was younger, I would just pop in a movie and just go to sleep with it playing. Like I've wore out the Mummy movie VHS.
Oh, yeah. I do that with audiobooks now. So I used to do the same thing. Okay, what can we do with this bad boy to make him awesome? I think we're going to armor him up, and then we're just going to put skeleton on all over this. All over his armor. We have lots of collars today. I guess, yeah, we do have a lot of collars today. Maybe I should pick a different pose. I feel like I'm just doing busts.
You've done a lot of the same pose.
Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up.
I feel like you're guilty of that a lot, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a comfortable pose. Oh, that so, kid? Yeah. Got a hold of the remote. We'll see how that goes. I don't think he can do anything bad with it. We'll find out.
You hope.
I hope.
Back to the White House.
Half body busts are popular for a reason. Yeah, I mean they got the good parts, you know. It's enough.
They need the booty.
I mean, yeah, you gotta pay extra for the booty. The bone collector.
Which has been Cinchi's job for a little bit now.
Hey, what
I've
you
like
do with
2
your
skulls.
character's pastimes, it's up to you.
I have 2 human skulls. I have a griffin skull.
I'm still not sure where you're carrying those.
I don't know either. I have a pack.
Stupid Pathfinder with their slot system.
I imagine the griffin skull is probably just hanging off my back of my backpack.
Yeah, but a griffin skull feels pretty big.
Yeah. It's at least going to be the size of a horse skull.
Yeah, not a little bigger. If you roll the Blood Rager, I don't mind back muscles on a Minotaur. Let's draw on the booty.
Extra.
Yep. Feet are extra, booty is extra. What'd you find, kid? Did you actually get Netflix to work? What the crap?
Uh-oh.
I don't have a Netflix account. What did you do? Alright, we gotta finish this Bone Man and then I think we gotta call it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I gotta build a new holder for my tablet. This one's, the boy did something to it. Now it doesn't stand up quite right. I need to build a jungle gym too. That's the other thing I need to do. So many things, so many projects. Starting a free trial early in life, yeah. Yeah. This kid is too smart. You know, we didn't say what kind of bones he collects. Like, I think part of it is always like, oh yeah, let's just give him skulls. But like, maybe he collects finger bones. Or unicorns.
He collects cow skulls.
Did we ever talk about um, the movie Hook? Rufio's
Yes.
armor is just covered in bones. Where did he get the
Is
bones?
it? From dead pirates, of course.
I mean, that's kind of the implication. It's a little dark.
I mean, young Zuko was pretty dark.
That's true.
If you didn't know, that is Zuko's voice actor.
Yeah. Are you done?
His name
You
is
stuck?
Dante.
You trapped? You trapped yourself? Oh, moo, 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 moo. Come here. Come here. You ready for milk? You ready for milk? Hmm? That way? Okay, hold on a second. Be right back. What's over here? Milk cracker? Yeah, that's good. Okay. He's collecting teeth. Teeth are good.
I did not mean for Senshi to start collecting just skulls left, right, and center.
I mean, it hasn't really come up yet as an issue, so.
Yeah. It's because we got those magic item skulls.
Yeah, that's true.
And have 3 different ones.
You still haven't seen what they do yet, I don't think. Maybe you have.
One of them we know. So a group of them we know are like walkie-talkies, basically, or well, not really walkie-talkies, but you can see through them.
They're walkie-talkies.
Then there's a black one that's like a meta magic thing that lets me change the element of an attack or something. And then there's like a pristine one that you said kind of can be enchanted later. And so
I've given you guys a whole bunch of stuff that you can just, like, you have to figure out what to do with it.
Yeah.
It's not
I might turn the pristine skull into a staff when we get some downtime. And if I remember it.
Hey, that system keeps people from abusing rings. Wait, which system? Oh, the lady on Sesame Street just bought rolls of film from the store. I forgot about those days. Had to go to the store to buy 24 pictures. you to ask a question. Can you give me a skull? Also, I need you to ask questions. Here's 7. Yep. That's a really good audio meme. If I used that one, I think I did. I think I used it in a short. Okie dokie. Okay. I think I am about done here. I wouldn't mind redirecting to somewhere, but I think we're gonna go. Yeah, I think we're gonna cheat a little bit because YouTube doesn't like to redirect to other stuff. So I'm gonna say, I think I'm gonna call it because I'm not sure what else to add here, and I need to go take care of the boy real quick. So I'm gonna say, everybody, go to that link, go say hi, go shout Rook Raid, and we'll fake it. So thanks everybody for hanging out today. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you, Corvus, for hanging out with me and chatting with the chat. Thank you everybody for giving your wonderful suggestions, for just hanging out in general, chit-chatting it up, and we'll catch everybody on Friday and continue on this list that we have. It's a pretty good list today, so I'm probably gonna add a few more little bits and bobs here on the Skeleton Man, and then I'll post it in the Discord for everyone else. So thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the tables, and we'll catch you all on Friday. Bye, everyone.